Hi everyone and welcome to this new session. Let's make a start into Supta Baddha Konasana. So lying on your back with the soles of your feet together and the knees out to the sides. You could put cushions in and underneath the thighs if you like, and leave one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, and just let yourself settle in down to the ground. Let your head be heavy, and if you would like to, take a deep breath in through the nose and a clear sigh breath out through your mouth. And then gently close the lips and allow your breath to flow. The soft rise and fall of your chest and your belly. You can feel your hands rising and falling perhaps with the movement of your breath, with the rise and the fall. If you have any injuries, conditions, anything you're working with, you can let me know before you practice. Stay, in any event, safe and well throughout the whole of your practice. So you let your shoulders soften. Let your head be heavy and allow the breath to lengthen slightly, so allowing some clarity in the in-breath and the out-breath. What do you notice when you breathe? How does it feel? And take your hands to the outside of your legs and push your knees back into center. Draw your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Interlace your hands above the knee, shin. And straighten your left leg down the mat. And you can squeeze the right knee in as much or as little as you like. And let your breath flow here. You can still close the eyes for now. And then take another long inhale. And as you exhale, change over the legs. Again, squeeze in as much as you like. Make sure it feels good. Let the shoulders soften down. And take some clear breath. And then bringing the right knee in as well. Now place your right hand on top of the right shin, the right knee, and left hand on top of left knee, shin. And then with your right hand, begin to make circles of your right knee. And make these circles quite slow and quite wide, just with the right hand. So let the right leg become heavy as you articulate through the hip joint, creating some space in the ball and socket joint of your hip. An easy, soft rotation. And gently back in the opposite direction, still on the right side. Allow as much of your body to be heavy and allow your right arm to control the movement in the right leg, right side of the hip. Pausing on the right side, continue the movement on the left. You might want to speed it up, and that might be your impulse, so see if you can slow it down. Dropping down and feeling your breath, there's nothing to lose by going a little bit slower for the practice at points. Just connecting with the feeling in your body and the breath as you then take the movement back in the opposite direction on the left leg. This helps to create some space in the hip, also allows you to sensitize a little into the hips. You start to feel more, and the more you can feel into your body with the breath, the more you can then be in control of the different muscle groups and use the body, explore the body rather, to form the different asana, the physical postures. Let's come to a pause. Now take behind the knees and rock yourself forwards and backwards a few times. Allow yourself to massage through the back as you rock, and then eventually with one of the rocks, roll all the way up into cross-legged seated. Shins are parallel and just a soft bow forward, so you could just rest here, or you could go a little bit lower and then stack the fists on top of each other and rest the forehead down to the fists. Don't worry at all about the depth. And gently rise up, push against the ground to come up and change over the cross of the leg, so the opposite leg in front. And you can bow forwards again, keep the bottom on the ground, stack the fists to rest the forehead down. And softly rising up. You can take the legs back behind you and come to lie on your front. Come into Sphinx posture, so take the elbows forwards directly underneath your shoulders like this. Spread the fingers out, hands and elbows at shoulder width, so that the upper arm bones are like pillars in relation to the floor to give you lift through the front line. Now close off your eyes, soften the shoulders and let your breath flow into your chest, just clear, easy breath. As you allow the hip flexors to soften, you let the hips become heavier towards the ground, the feeling of the weight of the pelvis being drawn to the floor to create length, and the breath flowing into the chest. Tongue heavy in mouth, jaw releasing. Good. Tuck the toes, take the hands underneath the shoulders. Press into the ground, nice and strong in the core to support the lower back, and come back into child's pose. So take the knees to the edges of the mat, the big toes touch. Release the forehead all the way to the ground, extend the arms forwards. Try to send the bottom back to the heels, and let yourself breathe here. And then inhaling forwards to all fours. Bring the knees into hip distance. Cat-cow movement through the back. So inhaling, lift the chest, the chin and the tailbone to curve the back like this. And then exhale, round over, head down, lower abdomen draws in as you round all the way through the spine. Inhaling and lift and lengthen through front line. Exhaling to round. Inhaling up. Nice, clear, smooth breath. Exhaling down. And inhaling up. Exhale all the way through. And then inhaling up. And exhale, tuck the toes, take the hands a little further forwards. Come back into downwards facing dog. Your first downwards facing dog, so soft pedaling through the backs of the legs. Not really to stretch so much as to sense and feel into the backs of the legs. So keep the feet at hip distance, spreading fingers out. Neck is soft, head heavy. Look back between your feet and come to a pause. Softening the shoulders away from the ears a little. Breathing in and out through the nose. Look forwards between your hands and walk the feet up towards the hands. Inhale into half forward fold, hold here. So you can take the hands to the shins or the fingertips to the ground. Clear breath into the chest and lengthening through the spine. Lower abdomen draws in slightly. Take another long inhale, and as you exhale, fold and release over the legs. Curl up slowly all the way to standing, bring the chin up. Last of all, roll the shoulders back, just send the palms slightly forwards, lift the toes away from the mat to give you a sense, an activation of the arches of your feet. And then press the toes back down. Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Inhale, sweep arms up. Palms meet, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold down and over the legs. Inhale into half forward fold and lift the chest. Exhale, hands down, step or lightly jump to your plank. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, elbows right in. Point the toes, and inhale into cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, come back via knees, draw lower abdomen in into downwards facing dog. Allow the breath to flow, drishti, focus between the feet. Eye gaze between the feet. And look forwards between the hands. As you exhale, step or jump both feet forwards. Inhale into half forward fold. And exhale, fold over legs. Inhale and sweep arms up. Palms meet, look to thumbs. Exhale, hands into heart center. Close the eyes and let the breath flow here. In and out through the nose. Reawakening the eyes, release the arms to the sides of your body. Surya Namaskar A again. Inhale, sweep arms up. Palms meet, look to thumbs. Exhale and fold down and over your legs. Inhale into half forward fold, lift chest. And exhale, hands down, step or jump to your plank. Take an inhale. As you exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Now for chaturanga, elbows into the sides of the ribs. Inhale into upwards facing dog or cobra again. Take your choice. For upwards facing dog, straight arms, but no pressure in the lower back. And then exhale, tuck the toes back into downwards facing dog. Let your breath flow in and out through the nose. And look forwards between your hands as you exhale, step or jump both feet forwards. Inhale into half forward fold. And exhale, fold over legs. Inhale and sweep arms up. Palms meet, look to thumbs. Exhale, hands into heart center, to the sides of your body. Now legs together, chair pose. Connect the ankles, the knees together, and inhale, sweep arms up. Palms meet, look to your thumbs. Soften your shoulders, but straight arms. Send the tailbone down a little, completely straighten the arms. Breathing in and out through your nose. Take another long inhale, and as you exhale, fold and release over your legs. Inhale into half forward fold, lift chest. Exhale, hands down, step or jump to your plank. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhaling into upwards facing dog or cobra, and rise the breath into the top of your chest. Exhale back into downwards facing dog. Slowly curl your right knee in towards your chest, step your right foot forwards into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Left toes turning at the diagonal, deep bend in the front knee. Bring your arms up to shoulder width. Now take your right arm up and over behind the head and the left arm behind the back to take the fingertips. Don't worry if you can't reach the fingertips, just go for your t-shirt, so don't worry about that at all. Try and square the chest a little further forward, straight through the back leg, bending in the front knee. Breathing in and out through your nose. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Clear breath in and out through nose. Take another long inhale, and as you exhale, bring the hands into heart center. Come onto the ball of the left foot, lower the left knee down. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, twist. Left elbow outside of right thigh, thumbs back towards center of chest to twist, turn and rotate. First of all, turn your chest to the side, and then you may be able to turn your chest a little further up towards the ceiling. Use the in-breath to create space in your chest and the exhale to rotate. And then inhaling back into center. Exhale, hands either side of right foot. Step right foot back into downwards facing dog. Lengthen all the way through the spine. Spread the fingers out. Soften shoulders away from ears. Clear breath in and out through nose. Curl your left knee in towards your chest. Step your left foot forwards into Virabhadrasana 1. Right toes turning at the diagonal. Straight right leg. Deep bend in left knee. And then from here, take the left arm up and over and the right hand behind. Take the fingertips. Now this side might be a little bit tighter than the other side. It tends to be for most people. So feel free to go for the t-shirt and don't worry at all about the depth of the bind or the opening. Just stay with where you are for now. Turn your chest as much as you can to the front. Root down through the back foot and let the breath flow in and out through your nose. Clear breath into the chest. Lower abdomen draws in slightly. A little awareness of pelvic floor. Good. And then the hands into heart center. Come onto ball of right foot, lower right knee down. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, twist, rotate the right elbow outside of the left thigh, the thumbs back towards the center of your chest. Keep turning, keep rotating. Using the inhale to create space and the exhale to lengthen through the spine and turn. And then inhaling back into center. Exhale, hands either side of left foot. Inhale, step right foot forwards, half forward fold. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale and sweep arms up, palms meet. Look to thumbs. Exhale, hands into heart center. Just close the eyes and stay with the flow of the breath in and out through your nose. Gently opening the eyes, take the hands onto the waist. Stay facing to the front of your mat and bring your right knee in towards your chest. Open your knee out to the side for Vinyasa tree pose and place the sole of your foot to your inner thigh, calf, or to the ground, but no pressure against the standing knee at all. And bring your hands into heart center. Press the right foot against the inside of the left thigh, or calf or ankle. Option 1, stay here with the palms together. Option 2, take the arms up overhead and you will touch the thumb and the index finger together as you straighten the arms up, but soften the shoulders down away from the ears. Let yourself breathe. Slightly tuck your tailbone in just a little. Now if you come out, just come straight back in. It makes no difference at all. Nobody cares. Just come straight back in. That's the practice. The same with your meditation practice as well. You would very simply just come straight back in. Once the mind has wandered, come back to the breath. And then the hands slowly to the waist. Bring knee forwards and lower the foot all the way down. Change over the sides, bring knee in, open knee out, sole of the foot to inner thigh, calf or to the ground. So the same position as the other side, and hands into heart center. We'll take the arms up overhead with the tip of the thumb and the index finger touching. And then instead of hunching the shoulders up, drop the shoulders down if you're going for the second option. Let breath flow here, in and out through nose. Let yourself feel from the base of your spine, pelvic floor, all the way through the torso to the collarbones. Let the shoulder blades release down. Hands on the waist, bring knee forwards, lower foot all the way down. Standing at the front of your mat, inhale, sweep arms up overhead, palms meet. Exhale, fold down and over the legs. Inhale into half forward fold, lift the chest, lengthen all the way through the spine. And then exhale, hands down, step or jump to your plank. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, either knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhaling into upwards facing dog or cobra. Exhale back into downwards facing dog. Spread the fingers out, lengthen through the back. And then take your knees to the floor, knees at hip distance. Take your hands to the corners of your mat. Keep the bottom directly over the knees, and then send the chest towards the floor and take your forehead to the ground. So the bottom is in line with the knees. Breathe in and out through the nose. Straight arms to open into the shoulders. And then back into downwards facing dog. Lengthen all the way through the spine in your downwards facing dog, drishti between your feet. And then look forwards between the hands. As you exhale, step or jump. Both feet forwards. Inhale into half forward fold. And exhale, fold over legs. Inhale and sweep arms up. Palms meet. Look to your thumbs. And exhale, hands into heart center, to the sides of your body. Now stay facing to the front of the mat again and inhale into chair pose, feet at hip distance. Take your left ankle over the top of your right thigh and flex your left toes back towards your left knee. Option 1, stay here. Make sure there is no pressure in the left knee. Option 2, bring your upper body parallel to the floor, the arms parallel to the ground by sending your tailbone back. Now really send the tailbone back as far as you can towards the back of your mat. Lengthen through the back of your neck and breathe fully into your chest. Just clear, full breath into the chest. And inhaling, rise all the way back up. Reach the arms up high, lower the foot down. And exhale, lower arms to the sides of the body. Inhale into chair pose again. Right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Right ankle over the top of the left thigh and flex the right toes back towards the right knee. Option 1, you're staying here. Option 2, send the tailbone back. Bring the upper body parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the ground. Breathing into the chest. Send the tailbone back as far as you can in the second option. Remember your lower abdomen so you have a sense of your core, a little awareness of pelvic floor, breath flowing in and out through nose. And inhaling, rise all the way back up, reach into the fingertips, lower the foot down, and exhaling, lower arms to the sides of your body. Inhale and sweep arms up, palms meet, look to thumbs. Exhale, fold down and over the legs. Inhale into half forward fold, lift the chest. Exhale, hands down, step or jump to your plank. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling into upwards facing dog or cobra. Exhale back into downwards facing dog. Look forwards between your hands, and as you exhale, step or jump. Both feet forwards. Inhale into half forward fold. And exhale, fold over legs. Bend in the knees, come all the way down into Malasana. So take the feet to the sides of your mat, right to the sides. And then come into your Malasana, your squat. Now, if the heels are off the ground, just pop some cushions underneath the heels so that you have extra support. And that's the way to soften progressively to open into the hips. You can have your hands on the ground, or you can bring your palms together in front of your chest and let your breath flow in and out through your nose. Nice and aware of the pelvic floor, strong in the core. Press down through your feet. Inhale, rise all the way back up to standing. And heel toe the feet to touch. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold down and over the legs. Now bending in the knees, keep the feet together, keep the knees together, come to crouching on the balls of your feet. Take the hands back behind you so you can drop your bottom back, feet on the ground like this. Take your right foot with both hands and lifting the chest, lengthening through the spine. Focus your eyes completely to the big toe of the right foot. Just clear breath. In and out through the nose. And progressively straighten the right leg by letting the right leg become heavier and heavier, as you still maintain the length through the back and the gentle eye focus to the big toe of the right foot. Take another long inhale, and as you exhale, lower all the way down and change over the sides. Taking your left foot, lengthen all the way through the spine, breathing into the chest. A little awareness of pelvic floor so you have a sense of the base of the body, the base of the spine, right through to collarbones. Chest lifting, left leg becoming heavier, which allows the hip flexors and the top of the quad to soften, which gives you a little bit more length through the back of the left leg. Take another long inhale. And as you exhale, lower left foot down to the ground. And then curl all the way back to lie down. And bring the knees in towards your chest. Take a little rock from side to side. Into happy baby posture, take the outsides of the feet with the hands. Soles of the feet point up to the ceiling. Use a little bit of the inner arm strength to draw the legs down nice and wide. Send the lower back towards the floor and breathe quite fully into your chest. And the knees back into center. Take the knees over to the left and reach your right arm out to the right. Right palm facing up. Then you can release the left arm out to the left. Then you can close off your eyes and let your upper body be really heavy to the floor. And then inhaling back into center and over to the other side. And inhaling back into center. Just take a little moment to rock from side to side, making sure you're releasing the lower back, middle back and shoulders, the upper back. And dropping down into Shavasana, reposition on the mat so you can be nice and comfortable and have your palms facing up and just closing off the eyes. Let your body be really heavy on the ground. Breath flowing, shoulders softening, tongue heavy in mouth. Bringing some movement back into fingers and toes. Just bending in the knees. And rolling over onto your right hand side for a moment. Make a little pillow of your right arm. Bring the knees in. And push your way up into Sukhasana to cross legs seated. Rest your palms on your knees and have your palms facing down with the tip of thumb and tip of index finger touching. Take your shoulders back, release your shoulders a little, let the breath flow. And then gently turn the palms face up with the tip of the thumb and the tip of the index finger touching. So the backs of the hands are on the knees. Bring your palms into heart center. With easy gratitude, just take a bow, a gentle bow forwards. Namaste. Thank you and hope you have a good rest of your day or evening ahead. See you soon.